don't know if I have it set up at the right angle, but hello. It's Saturday evening. I don't even know what day of the week it is anymore. It's Saturday evening. This is live number 2 and project number 2 in the new place. And I need to set this up so I can see what's going on, because today I have my phone turned the right way, and so you will not be seeing things backwards. And today I am going to attempt to do the project that I've seen other of my fellow designers do with their star cutouts, which is going to be a little 3-tier tray. I've seen some drill holes in their stars. I'm not going to get that fancy. But I did get a hold of some little itty bitty EB candlestick holders. So I have them. This is in the mail, and in order to save time, I took 2 of them and I painted them white with my Waverly White chalk paint. So they are ready, and all I have to do is glue them onto the stars after I chalk on them. So I'm going to lower you down. I hope this fan's not too loud. This is a desktop Arctic air thing. As soon as I got back this afternoon, I turned on the air conditioner in here to cool the room down, and now I've got an Arctic air thing going, hopefully to stay cool so I don't get overheated. But at this point, I'm going to go ahead and lower down the camera so you can see what I've got going on here on the table. Okay, here we go. And go slowly. If you get dizzy, close your eyes. Let's see if that's lined up. That should do it. I have to watch it on the computer, so there's a little bit of a delay. Okay, so now, this is the one we did yesterday, and I should have brought my wreath up. And I did a little wreath, and it's downstairs on the fireplace mantel. And so that's project number 1. Project number 2 is going to be these 3 stars, and I'm going to use this pattern, and I still haven't decided if I want to do stripes or stars. I might use the stripes because the wreath says stars and stripes forever. So I think I'm going to use the stripes on the small one today. Because, yeah, there are stars on everything else. There's going to be stars. They're going to be the main thing. So that's not it. Okay. I remembered my water today. So I have water, I have wipes, I have paper towel. I'm going to take my transfer trimmers. My Couture transfer trimmers. I love these. They're teal. I love them. Teal is my color. There we go. This is for something else. So I need this one for the big star. This is the star cutout transfer. It comes in one big giant sheet, and then when you're ready to use it, it gets cut up. This is incredible. This is a beautiful, beautiful piece. And so that's going to go on there. And I think I'm just going to do Hot Mess Blue and Red on this. And I might do parts of it red and parts of it blue on here. and the stripes are going to be all red. Okay, there's that. If I did this, I would do all blue, and then it would be blue background with the white stars. And the reason I'm saying that is because the stars are the teal, and the blue, the white, the rest of it is the screened area. I used to get it backwards. When I was looking at transfers, I used to think I could use this to make stars. But that's not how it works. I do have these stars. And I'm planning to use these half pieces, these half wood beads. They're already cut in half. I got them this way off of Amazon. I'll glue them to the bottom of the big star. So it'll be up a little bit off, raised up a little bit. And then we have these little stars right here we can use if we want to make stars on something. And the star outline in that. So there are other ways to do it. Alright. It's a hot day today. I don't know about your area. Sandra! Hi. I just noticed you there. Good to see you. Are you gonna come see me soon? You gotta see my new place. Alright. So, I think I'll chalk it first and then put the little feet on it. But I think I'm going to want to paint the feet white. What do you think? Or should I not? I probably should. I might do that. Okay. So, I need my fuzzing cloth because these are new. And I need to write on the back of these. And I dropped my marker behind the table, so I'm going to have a different one. Okay. Well, I guess I'm not using that one. Let's try this one. There we go. So I just put large star. Medium USA star and small stripe star. Okay, so I'm writing on the back so that when I wash this and it's dry and ready to go back onto the backing, it will be sure to be put on the correct side. If you put it on this side, it's very, very difficult to get it off. So you don't want to do that. Here's my fuzzing cloth. My chalk paste, I have two different ones. One would be the old formula and one will be the new formula. So you'll get to see them being used at the same time and how different they are. So what are you up to today, Sandra? On this hot Saturday. So in order to fuzz, all we're going to do is put it on cloth. I have a fuzzing cloth. You don't have to have this. It's very handy, but you don't have to have it. You can always just use your shirt or another piece of cloth somewhere that you get around the house. Towels work. I'm just going to fuzz this really good because I don't want it to really, really stick to the surface. And it is a wood surface. And so I want to be sure that's going to come up easily and not risk messing up my design. So I'm just doing it a few times. All right, that should work. So let's get the big star. I'm going to put this directly on the table so it'll be easier to see. And I'm going to take my transfer. And line it up on the star. And working out all the bubbles, all the air bubbles. It's best to start from the center and work your way to the edge. I'm hoping that fan's not too loud. Sandra, can you tell me? Is the fan too loud? Okay. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and put it back on this. So I don't know if you can see it, but all of the design is showing the white star through. That is the screened mesh area that the chalk will go through. Once I start manipulating the chalk onto the surface, it'll transfer through the mesh area and leave the design on the star. It is a chalk couture surface, so I did not wax it. I'm pretty sure that's okay. This is coming off right there. I think I might want to adjust it a little bit. See how well it's stuck? I guess that's right. I had it right in the first place. Nope, no, I messed it up. I should have left well enough alone. Let's see. I had it on there perfectly, and I had to change it up. Let's do that. There we go. Now I want to do basically what's called the hot mess technique, and I'm going to be using two colors. So I have the Candy Apple Red. This is the Creamy Dreamy formula. That's how it looks when you first open it. I've used it a little bit. Okay, and then I have this blue Cadet. This is a good one too. This is not the Creamy Dreamy, but it's still in good shape. So the foam that's on the Creamy Dreamy formula, when you take it off, you just want to place it in your lid. That way when you put the lid back on, it'll seal it back onto the container, and it'll help your chalk paste to last longer. I'm just stirring it. Yep, it's in really great shape. Smooth and creamy, hence the name Creamy Dreamy. Okay, I'm only going to need one squeegee. I didn't even think about that, because I plan to blend these. And this one's good and ready too. That's in really good shape. I'm glad, because I've been a little worried about this hot room. Okay, so I want to have a paper towel handy for when I'm doing the squeegee. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of the red and just place it in different spots. just random areas. I'm hoping this AC isn't going to cause it to dry faster. And then I'm going to take I'm going to take the blue and do the same thing. Just kind of dab it in different areas. Now when you're blending this, you got to be careful because you don't want to make purple. You just want to, ooh, I almost put that in the red. You just want to spread it, and it's going to kind of have a red and blue camouflagey kind of effect on it. I need some blue right here. I may have put a little bit too much water in the blue. Put some blue right there too. Alright, so here we go. All I'm going to do is take my squeegee and go over it and just make sure I cover all of the white screened areas. I'm not blending them, I'm just smearing them at the same time. Because I do not want to make purple. Just like that. Now if I take this off and find I made too much purple or something like that, I can just wash it off and start over. But I don't think I did. I think it's looking pretty good. So what I'm going to do at this point is just scrape off the excess. You can't reuse this because it's ruined, not ruined, but tainted. See, it's coming out kind of purple here. Alright. I don't want any squeegee lines if possible. Okay, here we go. Take it off. Woo! Come on. I'm seeing where I missed a spot, so I'm going to take a little bit of red. It's sticking pretty darn good, but I'm loving how it looks. I should turn a light on. It is kind of dark in here, isn't it? Hold on a second, let me turn the light on. There we go. Now I'm going to pop this in the water for just a second. And there we have it. There's the red, white, and blue bottom star. I'm going to set this aside. And set this aside. Now, I'm going to do the medium one. So, I like it. It's just kind of a hot mess of red, white, and blue. Clean my hands so that I don't get it all over the star. Now, I want to take these words and put them on the middle one. I've written on the back. I'm going to take it off the backing. Put these two down here. Fuzz it. haven't decided how I want to do the red, what words I'm going to do, what colors. I'll just kind of play it by ear as I go. So, place this on the star. Line it up as best we can. Work out the air bubbles. Okay. Okay. I'm going to do I should have brought a small squeegee. I'm going to do the stripes in red, so I'm going to do a little bit in red here, and then finish it off in blue. So I'm going to do the USA in red. And I'm going to leave it on just a little bit thick while I'm deciding exactly where the red's going to be, and while I'm doing other things. I probably should have gotten up to get a smaller squeegee for this. Okay, USA. Let's do celebrate. Okay. And let's do 50. I really didn't think this through. I'm just randomly picking stuff based on where it's going to be here on the star. I'm seeing where I missed a bunch of the letters. And then let's do One Nation up here. Okay, and then I'm going to do the rest in blue. So I'm going to get the tip, Land of the Free. Do all of this in blue. I'm really concentrating. Trying not to get the blue mixed into the red. There we go. Freedom 4. I like the white noise of the fan. It's actually kind of soothing. Could make me fall asleep. Okay. And white and blue. So So I got a little bit of red on my blue and a little bit of my blue on my red, but I think it'll be okay. Alright, so now I'm going to scrape off the excess carefully, put it back in the jar. All the red stuff. Okay, same with the blue. When you scrape off the excess, you should be able to see the design. A lot of excess on this. There we go. Okay. I'm going to peel this off. It's really stuck. There we go. Oh yeah, look at that. I really like how that turned out. Okay, I'm going to this down. And I need to put these under running water because they're sticking to each other. They're sticking to themselves. We'll get those out in just a minute. I'm going to have to leave you while I wash those. And then I'm going to take... I got to figure out a good system for this cleaning the transfers. So I'm going to speed up my process a little bit. I'm really liking it. I love how the letters are distressed. I don't know if you can see them. You probably can't. Figure out how to get more on my camera, maybe lift it higher, set it up on a table maybe. Okay, stripes. This one's going to be easy because I'm just going to do red. So strictly red. So all I have to do is smear it on here. I took a lot out, but that's okay. I can just put it back when I'm done here. So, that was easy. The other ones were easy too, but this was easy peasy. So I'm just holding my squeegee straight up and down and scraping off the excess. This is akin to kind of like putting, you know, painter's tape and measuring out your stripes. But with this, all you gotta do is put the one big piece of sticker, the one sticker. Oh, I see a tiny little spot right there. Missed. Okay. And then I'm going to look at that. I love it. All right, so we have the small the medium, and the large. Now, I won't be long, I promise. I have to get these taken care of before I go any further with that. I may have to do 2 tubs of water where I do a wash and a rinse, because the wash one gets pretty dirty. Okay, just one more to go. Whoopsie. One more to go. One more. Okay, so I took them to the sink and washed them down with lukewarm to cool water, and I'm laying them out on a towel, sticky side up. They recommend that you do not soak them. It's just not good for the stickiness of the transfer to soak them in water. So I didn't want to leave them sitting too long. And I took them to the sink, washed them off using this. This is my board eraser that I've been using, my transfer cleaner board eraser that you can, it's a Couture brand. And they come in packs of 2, and they are awesome for getting the ink off the chalk paste off and ink off of your transfer, and they can also be used for getting shadows off of your chalkboards. When you reuse your surfaces, chalkboard surfaces, we have reusable surfaces, this gets the shadowing off. Because the longer it sits, oh my goodness, with the design on it, you know, the more it just kind of settles, and when you try to clean it off, you'll have shadowing. So the void erasers work great for that. So I'm going to close these up and get them out of the way so that I can finish off the tube tray. Hi, Alita. Hi. But the stars, we'll talk. We'll talk after the live. I remember your other stuff. It really would look good. And I'm not done with it yet. You'll see. But I need to clean my hand so I don't get it all over the stars. And I'm about to dry them a little bit. I know they're probably for the most part dry, but I'm going to take the blow dryer to them anyway, just to be sure so I don't mess up the design. So it's about to get loud. If you want to turn your volume down. I'm noticing I did get a little on the side there. I'll have to wash that off. And really, you could do anything with these. You don't have to leave them white. You could paint them and do other colors with your design. You could take what this is here and you could sand it down and rough it up and make it look a little distressed. Where did I see that red? Right there. There we go. Okay. I'm running out of space. Making sure everything's dry. Good. Okay. So, but I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to leave it like it is because I'm really loving these. And so now at this point, I'm going to take these little bitty candlestick holders and I'm going to glue them. Oh, before I do that, I might need to do this. So that this is not just sitting flat on the table, I want to take these and glue them to the bottom. I don't know if I want to paint them or not. Yeah, I'll paint them. So I'll take this Waverly chalk paint and my sponge for my white. I don't know if I can do this. I probably should use just a little brush. I'll paint half of it and then dry it. It's about to get loud. Oopsie. It's so tiny. I'm not going to paint the side that I'm gluing down. I'm just going to paint the top of it. It will stick better if it's not painted. I think I need a brush. This is not easy. Maybe I should glue them on first and then paint them. I might just do that. Because yeah, I'll glue them on first and then I'll paint them. Okay, so I'll do that later. I need my E6000. I'm going to use E6000 to make it permanent, and then I'm going to use hot glue to get it to stick really fast and hold while the E6000 is drying. So I'm just going to put a dab. Alright, I was afraid this one was going to be over with, which is okay because I have this one. Woo, it's coming out already. Put my glue down together here. So I'm going to put a little dab of this. And then I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue. Well, I see that. Whoopsie! That's more than I wanted. That's okay. Hot, hot, hot. And I'm just going to pop it right there. And do the same here. Yeah, I think I'm going to like it better with the white. So once I get these glued on and they're dry, I will paint them. So a little bit there and a little bit here. Okay. I'm putting the lid back on because if I don't, the E6000 will just keep coming out. And then it'll just be all over the place. A little bit of hot glue on each side. And set that there. So the hot glue will dry real quick, hold it in place, and then the E6000 will dry slower and be more permanent. And honestly, I don't think it takes a whole lot, so I'm just putting just a little dab of it on the middle. There we go. One more foot. Now if you want it to be a permanent design, you'll want to finish it off with some finishing spray. Otherwise, you don't have to. You just don't want to clean it with anything wet. Just dry dust it. Okay, so I'm going to let those dry and then I'll paint the feet white. So I'm going to turn it back over. And so now it's just raised off the table a little bit. And then the next step will be to glue this. I think I want to glue it this way so that I think I'll do it that way. So, center point. I don't think I have a ruler or a tape measure, so I have to do the best I can. I didn't think to put a tape measure in my thing. So I'm just going to put a little E6000 around the middle. And then a little hot glue around the E6000. Okay. Now, center. Center of the star. Right about there. That's where it's going to be. Same with this one. A little E6000. And a little hot glue. Right about there. So far we have these two levels. That's not where I want it. Hold on. A little bit more E6000. A little bit more glue. Okay, right about there. That's better. So I'll let them sit for a minute. See, it's not. I might have to let them dry overnight and then finish it up tomorrow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let these dry. And then tomorrow I will glue it here and here. And then we'll have a 3-tier tray just like this. I don't want to push my luck and move it. But it'll be just like this. And then the feet will be painted white. And that's it. So this will be finished up tomorrow. So and then tomorrow what I'll also do, and once it's finished I'll put it on the fireplace mantel and take a picture of it. Alita, I will get with you on this. And then tomorrow's project, I have these arrows that I picked up from Dollar Tree. And I saw somebody do a project on YouTube that I really liked. So I'm going to do one. I have this, I sanded it down. It was a Christmas thing. I don't even know where I got it from. And I'm going to make, I painted this one blue already. They come like this. And I thought I painted one red. Yes, I did. I painted one red. So I'm going to use 2 long ones and 1 short one. And on the short one, I took off the twine that you see there, and I filled the holes with spackle, and so that's been drying. And so tomorrow I'm going to finish off this project that will also go on the fireplace mantle. And this, it's still kind of squishy, so I don't think I should go any further with, oh, that one's not squishy. I don't think I should go any further with it though, because let me see. Aren't they pretty, Sandra? They're gorgeous stars. This is what they look like when you get them in the mail, once you order them off my website. Look how thick they are. They stand up, so you can do them as standalones, or you could do like I'm doing, and I'm making a 3-tier tray, or I mean, there's all kinds of different things that you can do with these. And I'm cheating and doing what I saw somebody else do. So I'm putting some E6000 on here. and some hot glue. Okay. And then I'm going to put this right about there. Now I don't want to touch it. I'm just going to slide it slowly right there. Okay, so I need to let these dry. And then tomorrow I will show you, because this is still moving around. As a matter of fact, I moved it. Yeah, I definitely can't do anything with this tonight. The E6000 is really going to have to sit. So that's it. That's it for tonight. Tomorrow we will do our third project and finish this up. And then I'll get a picture of them on the fireplace mantel. It's good to see you, Sandra and Alita. And I will definitely get in touch with you, Alita, about this. If you like it like this as a tier tray or not, and we'll discuss that. Okay. I will put links to my website if you want to check everything out there. Be sure to, if you're watching on YouTube, to subscribe, and I appreciate all of you for watching. And I'll see you tomorrow with the next project. All right, bye-bye.